It's been 3 years and I'm back. Oh my gosh, so much has happened. First, I want to introduce you to my daughter, Maple. This is her first appearance on YouTube. And I've had her since she was a puppy. She is about 2.5 years old now. She's so cute. She's literally the love of my life. I'm about to get on with my morning. It's a weekend right now as I'm filming this, and we have a lot to catch up on, so I'll catch you up as I do my little daily tasks. Yes, Maple. Yes, I'm waiting for my egg to cook. Let's get started on my life tea. I just turned 27. I feel old, but also young at the same time. It's been so long and I don't even know where to start. I honestly stopped making YouTube videos because back in 2020, I had some videos that were popping off on TikTok. So all my focus was going towards TikTok. And then I had a bunch of job things I was doing that took up a lot of my time. Currently I'm working as a campaign manager at an influencer marketing agency, and now it's just Maple and I. Maybe I should just revert back to YouTube entirely, even though I see now today that TikTok is back. I don't know. I feel like that was an era in itself for me. Yeah, I just feel like honestly, with the TikTok ban that happens for like 12 hours or whatever, I was like, okay, it's a fresh start. My history is gone. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that now I'm single and life has been different, but in a good way. I like it. It's been fun. And yeah, here we are on a fresh start, a new journey, a new chapter in my life. This backdrop is so funny. I think I just might keep this up all year long. Breakfast time, I just made a simple egg on toast before I head to the gym. And then I brewed some red tea. I got this tea in Guangzhou. And I used to not like the flavor, but now I do, which is great because red tea is really packed with antioxidants, which is super good for your digestion. Let's get into what's been going on these past couple of years that I was gone from YouTube. So I basically went down a super long downward spiral mentally for like 4 years. It all started in 2020. COVID, of course, sucked the life out of most of us, I'm sure. So that affected my job search opportunities. And coming out of majoring in acting, Hollywood shut down. So at that time, that was my entire hope and dream. The whole reason why I moved out to LA. So that was pretty devastating. And of course, coming from a Chinese family, there's pressure to succeed and literally achieve everything to 1,000%. And around the same time, I also lost a very, very close friend of mine that I knew from high school. That changed my whole perspective on life. I think because of that, it made me realize that, like, you're only on Earth for such a short amount of time, and you only really get to do everything once. If you really think about it, it just made me realize that life is really invaluable. I always knew that. That's the reason why I wanted to pursue something in an artistic field. But that really hit me, and I think that started my downward spiral into a depression. And then the whole job search just made things worse. And then I got I worked a job in production when things were finally opening up again, and that was actually the worst job in my entire life. That was the reason why I actually left the acting industry, because I saw firsthand how truly toxic it is. It's just the culture of the entertainment industry in acting specifically. I don't support how a lot of the higher up people look at the others as not even people. Sometimes you're just like a piece of meat there. At least sometimes I was treated like that. Maybe it's because I'm an Asian girl, you know. I was either treated like that or as just somebody to do their labor all morning, all night, no sleep, just treated really horribly. That can be another story for a different story time. After that experience, I got a remote job for an app-based company in fashion. That was a little bit better. From there, I started my TikTok account. Things started getting better. I got my job that I currently am at, and everything is a lot better. Of course, there's always challenges here and there, but you know, what is life without any challenges? So in 2024 was the year of major loss for me because, well, firstly, my grandparents got kidnapped. That's a whole thing, and I never got to say goodbye to my grandpa. It's rough for me to talk about. Another loss I had in 2024 was my super long relationship at that time ended. That was interesting because the last bit of it was pretty public to an extent, and honestly, that's something I would never do again. I can also go into more detail about that for another time on why I wouldn't do a couples channel ever again. Oh, there's a car pulling up. I forgot how embarrassing vlogging is. Also, another update, I started therapy about half a year ago, and it's been doing wonders for me. I can also get into that topic for another story time, but yeah, it was always a scary step for me to take, I think, because it's hard to sit with your emotions sometimes and process through all the things, all the traumas, all the losses in life that, you know, you go through, and talk it out with somebody and talk about how you truly feel about some things and maybe some things you've done that you're not so proud of. So yeah, it's scary to start, but honestly, one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. No question. I'm back from the gym and I'm gonna play some fetch with Maple outside. My cousin just came over and got us some food, and then we're gonna go grocery shopping. I just finished watching a movie with my cousin, and I just made Maple's dinner. Recently, I've been spoiling her. Let me show you how crazy of a dog mom I am. So I made this salmon and veggie mix. I basically just steam salmon with the skin on. There's broccoli, carrots, Brussels sprouts. Yeah, I think these are the veggies for this time. Sometimes I mix it up a bit and I'll include other veggies like zucchini, but it just depends on what I'm eating that week too. Over here, I cooked some picanha with no salt. This is very expensive meat, but I just put a few of these for her morning toppers, just to get her appetite going. And then I have a little bit of pumpkin left. And I have some rice that I can't finish by myself, so I just put a little bit in there for her. For dinner, I like to top a little bit of her food with some non-fat Greek yogurt, plain. And usually I put in blueberries, but I'm out right now. Oh, and this is also a must, this hip and joint supplement. I want to make sure that Maple is always healthy, no matter what age she gets. So this is super important. After Maple eats dinner, I like to brush her teeth. I try to do this almost every day. Well, the goal really should be every day, but sometimes I just am so tired. So I'm doing my best, keeping her teeth clean. Okay, so I used this toothpaste from Verbeck. I think that's how you say it. So I just go one side at a time. I'll hold the side of her lip and just brush. Good job, Maple. She loves the taste of this toothpaste. Sometimes when I don't brush her teeth, she'll kind of come up to me and look at me like something's missing in her routine. Open. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. And that's it. You're all done. If you made it this far into the vlog, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to get ready for bed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Say bye, Maple!